Good afternoon, everyone. Today, I'm going to discuss about an important circular. It was circulated on 28th April regarding the submission of the applications of the affiliation for 2024 and 25. Very important circular because so many things that has been described by the CBSE. So I'm going through the circular. The board has decided to open the window. This is the categories of the application. Approval of middle class syllabus, fresh affiliation up to say secondary level, fresh affiliation to senior secondary level, fresh affiliation up to secondary level switch over from other boards. That means other boards they can switch over to CBSE. Fresh affiliation up to senior secondary switch over from the other boards. Upgradation to senior to secondary from the junior section, upgradation to senior secondary, extension of affiliation, permission of side shifting, restoration of affiliation, permission of two shifts and section increase, instruction introduction of additional subject, science for senior secondary level, permission of name change of school, society and trust, transfer of school from one society or trust to another, and permission to increase or decrease or correction of land area of school. So what is the time frame? That is time frame is 2nd May 2023 to 30th June 2023. So the application or applicant school are requested to follow the guidelines. Already guidelines have been given in the SARS manual 4.0 available in the website. Now we are coming to the table 1, table A. What is the process? The application of the middle class syllabus. The process or the mode of inspection will be physical. Inspection 100% application and it will be physical. Next will be the fresh affiliation secondary level and switch over up to secondary level from other boards. And also will be included or that also inspected in physical mode. Fresh affiliation that also will be physical mode. Upgradation senior level that is also be physical mode, and permission of side shifting that will be also in physical mode. Permission of two shifts that will be also physical mode. Restoration of affiliation physical mode. Now we are coming to the next section, that will be section increase. Inspection of at least 3% of total application received on case to case basis, it will be on the virtual. Extension of affiliation, that is 3% of total application, that will be on virtual, that will be conducted on the virtual mode. Introduction of additional science subjects. Additional science subjects can be taken like physics, chemistry, biology for the senior secondary. It can be inspected virtually. Introduction of additional non-science subjects. If there will be non-science subjects, that OSIS updation will be required. Only OSIS updation will be required. There will be no inspection, virtual inspection or physical inspection. There will be no virtual or physical inspection. So that is the table. Okay, just wait. Now we are coming to the next one. That is permission. Yes, that is permission of the name change of the school or society. It will be on the scrutiny based. Transfer of school from one society to another, that will be on scrutiny based. Permission to increase or decrease or correction of land, that will be on scrutiny based. Upgradation to secondary level, it will be automated mode. Upgradation to secondary level from the junior section, and extension of affiliation 97%, it will be on automated mode. So it will be noted that all existing school must ensure that their OSIS data is updated. Very important, this OSIS data, updation in the OSIS data. If you are not updating the OSIS data, then you cannot apply for the next. Those who have not completed will not be able to fill up for any applicable category. It is mentioned over there. All existing school intended to apply for extension and upgradation must complete SQAAF as this mandatory. Already in the previous SQAAF circular in the video, I have explained everything about the SQAAF. Introduction of the additional subjects of non-science subjects, it will be updated in the OASIS portal and offer the subject as per norms of the board. Extension cases shall be through auto-generated except 3% which shall be through virtual inspection. Means that extension will be auto-generated and 3% will be in the virtual inspection. Schools which are due to for extension, whose affiliation is valid up to 31st March of the following year, or whose extension is a long pending, need to apply for extension fast. Very important. Those schools already their affiliation extension or the affiliation term has been over, so they need to apply for the extension pass. Then only they will be allowed to apply under any other category. Adoption of NCF-FS 2022, the board already this kind of circular, already I have posted this kind of circular that the board foundational stage from Balbatika pre-nursery to class 2, which will be introduced in 2023 and 24. You know about the foundational stages. The schools seeking affiliation with the board will submit the detail of the class of Balbatika 1 to 3, preschool 1 to 3 to class 8, 9 or 12 on Saras portal. So everything will be uploaded in the Saras portal, need to be uploaded in the Saras portal. The board is expanding the affiliation of the existing affiliated schools offering education from Balbatika preschool to 8, 10 or 12. So SQAF already we have I have made the videos, you can watch the videos. Also guidelines submission of the application, very important, these guidelines. What are the essential documents to be submitted while you are applying for the affiliation? No subject, no objection certificate, NOC or notification issued by the state NOC should be given, or the state NOC in original for verification. Very important this. Next is recognition certificate with its validity on the date issued by the concerned state education department as per rules provision. And land certificate, very important, land certificate strictly as per the appendix 10. Appendix 10's already this in this circular, in the specified circular, the link has been given for the appendix 10. Strictly as per appendix 10, you need to give the land certificate. The competent authority to issue land certificate is DM or ADM or SDM or Tahsildar or Naib or Tahsildar or registered or sub-registered or any other equivalent authorities. So register can be given, sub-register can be given, DM, ADM, any of the competent authority, but it will be strictly as per appendix 10. Go through the appendix 10, you can see those circular. Next is the fire NOC. Fire NOC to be issued by the government of fire safety department, authorized official of the local body such as municipal corporation as per prescribed format with the validity. So it can be given by the government of fire safety department or authorized officer of the local bodies that can be given letter or certification or opinion regarding the installation process. Fire safety equipments, extinguisher shall not be treated as a fire safety certificate. So if you have the fire safety equipments, that is not the fire safety certificate. You need to comply with the fire safety certificate. Fire NOC is required. Next is the building safety certificate, appendix 11 of the building safety certificate, circular number 12/2022. It will be given by the assistant engineer of the government works department. The building safety certificate must include details of all blocks and the number of the floors in the building blocks in the school. So details should be given. If there will be 2 or 3 blocks will be there, number of floors will be there, everything will be included in the building safety certificate. Next will be number 6, certificate registration of society, trust and company running the school issued by the competent authority. Next we have the safe drinking water and sanitary condition certificate. It will be appendix 13. of the circular number 12/2022 issued by the officer not below the rank of assistant engineer of the government public health department PhD authorized officer of the local bodies accompanied by a water test report of the school from the authorized laboratory. That means not only the safety drinking or sanitation certificate will be given, as well as you need to add the water test report of the school from the authorized laboratory. That will be included in the appendix 13. Next, number 8, system generated self certification signed by the principal of the manager and the duly countersigned by the authority. So these are the 7 important essential things to be given. So now I am coming to the physical infrastructure. The school is required to submit the following infrastructural required detail. What are the details? The name of the school is prominently painted, displayed on the entrance gate or facade. Flex boards or any other temporary poster displaying the name of the school will not be acceptable. If you are planning for the flex boards outside of the school, please don't do it, because it should not be acceptable. Concrete boundary wall of not less than 6 feet height enclosing the school campus site. Composite boundary walls which are partly concrete or partly grill, mesh or barbed wire below 6 foot will not be acceptable, because minimum requirement of the walls will be 6 foot. So ramps at the entrance of the school, there should be a ramp should be constructed at the entrance of the school. Ramps of lifts for CWSN to access the upper floor of the school in case of multi-storied building. Appropriate laboratory infrastructure of composite lab, physics, chemistry, biology, mathematics and computer lab should be there. Composite lab in secondary and senior secondary for both the schools. So you can go for the composite lab till secondary, you can go for physics, chemistry, biology, mathematics lab for senior secondary. Well-stocked library with adequate reading area will be there. Well-developed indoor and outdoor sports facilities should be there. Toilet facilities available in the school, boys and girls, urinal station in the school toilets with proper partitions. Separate toilets for CWSN, boys and girls. This should be provided on every floor in case of multi-story building. Aerial view of the school covering school campus, playground, concrete boundary, wall not less than 6 feet all around the campus. Verification that no public road, canal, thoroughfare or HT line is passing through the land which school is located. So there should not be any HT line will be there, thoroughfare or the canal or the road. No other school or institution should be existing in the same premises. So now we are coming to the next, number C, academic management and teaching learning practice of the school. The school shall present relevant records. What are the records? The school need to take appointment of teachers, counselors and wellness teachers, special educators, their qualification, other testimonial during the inspection. The school will have well qualified trained principal, number 1, number 2 physical education teacher, librarian. The school teaching for also teaching learning practices and management of the school shall broadly accessed. What are the things the school prepared themselves? School governance, leadership and management, curriculum designing, planning, review, school life teaching, learning assessment, process of teaching and learning in a few classes, school life, safety and hygiene, school life inclusion, teacher development, enabling resources, overall ambience, neat and clean and green environment that will be produced during the time the physical mode inspection will be there. So another thing very important that some of the school may be bypassing this. So number 1, that is sexual harassment of women and workplace. That committee should be formed. Number 2, protection of children from sexual offence, POSCO, and school management committee as per 8.1 of affiliation bylaws. E, the complete inspection report by the inspection committee would be visible to school within 24 hours on submission on online feedback. The school is expected to acquaint themselves with the CBSE affiliation and examination bylaw. F, the school is not eligible to start class 9. We know also this 9, 10, 11, 12, if they are not getting the affiliation, till they are not getting the affiliation, the school will not start class 9 or 11. Salient features, there are some salient features are there in case of extension and upgradation case. The latest grant letter received from the school, that should be uploaded. Appointment of the school a special educator, wellness teacher, counselor. The optimum number of the students should be as per affiliation bylaws. Sufficient qualified teachers with affiliation bylaws. Teacher people or teacher student ratio as per affiliation bylaws. Now we are coming to the very important, another important structure. The school, what are the areas mentioned? Campus, 1600 square meter up to class 10, and existing allowed 10. 10 section can be provided with 3 plus 3 preschool, that means 13 can be provided. Class 10 also, if 2000 square meter over there, 13 section can be provided. To 2400 square meter for class 12, 24 plus 6 means that 30 section will be provided. Class 10, 3000 square meter, it mentioned that for class 12, 30 section can be provided. The areas 30 to 3200 square meter, 34 section could be provided. Class 10, if that will be 4000 square meter, for class 12, 34 section would be provided. And Pan India 6000 square meter up to class 12, 47 section will be provided. And 8000 square meter up to class 12, 60 section will be provided. So this the number, you can go through this. Already I have discussed about this. This very important, the classroom. What will be the size of the classroom? It will be 500 square foot. That means 8 meter into 6 meter. Composite lab. What will be the composite lab? Diameter of the composite lab 600 square feet minimum. Composite science lab, laboratory, physics, chemistry, 600 square meter, 600 square foot. Computer lab 600 square foot. Mathematics laboratory 500 square foot. Library, very important, 1200 square foot. Room for the extracurricular activity 500 square foot. And what would be the drinking and toilets? The school will provide adequate facilities for portable drinking and toilets. The school will provide clean and hygiene toilets. That is boys toilet will be there, urinal with partition. Toilets for CWSN in one toilet. Toilet for girls, toilet, urinal partition, toilet for CWSN. So what will be the provision of the CWSN? The school shall provide proper facilities like ramp in toilets, and at the entry and exit points for wheelchairs, users, and auditory signals in elevators, lifts. So that will be provided for the CWSN students. If you are not having the CWSN, any of the CWSN student, you need to provide all those things if you are getting the affiliation, if you want to get the affiliation. Playground, what will be the playground? Minimum 10,000 square foot open playground for outdoor sports and other sports, means that 929 square meter. At least 2 indoor and 3 indoor, 2 outdoor and 3 indoor sports facility as per prescribed list will be provided. So these are the things that should comply. What is the important points? What are the important points during the time of the inspection and the videography? Number one is essential documents. The videography, during the time of the videography live, which will cover number one, essential documents. When the inspectors or the inspection committee would check the essential document, everything should be videographed. Next is physical infrastructure, that will be videographed. Academic management and teaching learning practice of the school, that will be videographed. The school shall not responsible for videograph and should ensure that all aspects of the school as indicated are properly covered. Slideshows, promotional videos, snapshot facilities will not be acceptable. There will not be acceptable slideshow will not be acceptable. So failure to capture all indicated facilities of the school may lead to cancellation of the application. Very important. Review committee. Now we are coming to the review committee. Another review committee, if the school would not get the affiliation, or it will be rejected, they can also apply to the review committee through the virtual mode. It will be on the virtual mode. In case after scrutiny of the inspection report, the board finds the school is not eligible for grant affiliation, so within the 15 days of the rejection, they can apply for the review committee. What are the criteria of the review committee? The review committee constituted by the board will meet within the earliest possible time, and the meeting will be conducted in virtual mode. Very important. It will not be conducted in physical mode. It will be on virtual mode. The two representative of the applicant school, chairman, secretary of the school, or the principal, or the director, or the manager, shall represent their case with valid photo ID. While you will be sitting in the virtual mode, you will be carrying your valid photo ID card. The school will keep ready all supporting documents in respect in which the deficiency has been there. The complete inspection of the review committee will be recorded on Microsoft Teams. So they will be using the Microsoft Teams. So after receiving the review committee report, the final decision of the board will be communicated on the progress panel. It will be on the progress panel. The virtual inspection should be covered through professional videograph, and videography through the mobile or tab is not allowed. Very important, because many of the schools are there, they are taking the video in mobile or tab. It is not allowed. The schools are advised to follow the steps to review the process as per SOP by the filing of the login ID credential in the progress panel. So the school must ensure the guidelines. What are the guidelines? The school must ensure, number 1, that is composite labs, composite science lab. Number 2, physics lab. Number 3, chemistry lab. Number 4, biology lab. Number 5, mathematics lab, computer science lab, library, sports facility, and everything. If you go through that SOP, everything has been shared in the SOP also. The school may submit essential certificate in the right format. In the circular it has been given, the school must adhere to the guidelines of the CWSN. The school must adhere to the implementation of digital infrastructure. Already digital infrastructure I have made one video. The school must adhere to the integration of the school SQAA. Already I have made the video. The school must adhere to the adoption of NCPFS. The school must adhere to the SOP of videography. Already I have told you, already I have circulated the SOP. The school must adhere to the SOP of the inspection committee, and the school must adhere to the SOP of the review committee. The school must adhere to the guideline issued wide. So I think that this circular is very important for the schools who are going for fresh affiliation, or those who are going for extension. So these are very important circular. You can go through the circular that was already uploaded on 28th April 2023. So thank you everyone. I will be coming with another videos. Thank you everyone.